Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Arden Report. In today's video, we will be discussing the latest news going on the front lines of Ukraine. So let's first start off with the most interesting stuff, Avdiivka. So Avdiivka, a lot has been happening here. First off, a lot of pro-Russian military bloggers are saying the Russians captured this landfill over here. There has still been no video photo confirmation of that, so I'm going to say that is not true. However, there has been now reports of Russians capturing this area over here. No video photo confirmation, but this is a big, massive chunk of land, and it could lead to a breakthrough. There's no video photo confirmation, but Deep State Map, a very pro-Ukrainian mapping source, has put this in the Russian territory. I believe they actually may have put more than this in the Russian territory. So the Russians most likely have captured this, and fighting is going on these tree lines. A lot of people compare Avdiivka to Bakhmut. Avdiivka is way more significant than Bakhmut. It is very, very fortified. Very like some people say, is a key to the rest of Donetsk Oblast. It is very fortified, and if Ukraine loses this would be a massive victory for Russia. And I know what a lot of pro-Ukrainians will say, right? Let's say Ukraine loses, but it's just one city, yes, but this would be a massive blow for Ukraine. And Ukraine is already seemingly getting surrounded. Avdiivka is seemingly getting surrounded by every day. The Russians have lost over 100+ vehicles, but however, they are still advancing, very minimally, but they are still advancing. So Ukraine would have to do some type of counterattack to have this situation change. Okay, Avdiivka also has, according to some reports, 15,000 up to 15,000 Ukrainian soldiers here. And what Russia is trying to do, they're trying to make a Bakhmut 2.0, Ukraine to put all these forces in Avdiivka and to make it a bloodbath. And according to some reports, the Russians are using Storm Z battalions and DNR and LNR separatists. So basically, and I'm not trying to be offensive, this is what the Russians are thinking of it. They're using prisoners and Ukrainian separatists to fight the Ukrainian military, which a prisoner even will die, and Russia really won't care about that. That's not as valuable as a soldier in Russia's eyes, a Russian real soldier. However, he could kill a Ukrainian soldier, or they could make some advances. So they're using these guys as cannon fodder. Unlike in Western militaries, preserving life is not a thing in the Russian doctrine. They actually, it's kind of the opposite, meat grinder until you win. So the Russians are getting close to this. Coke plant is not a Coca-Cola plant, for anybody wondering. It's a different type of plant. But if they were to capture that, Avdiivka would be almost completely over, and they are very close to doing it. Let's say they're here, because I don't believe they've captured the landfill. They are very close to doing so. So the Ukrainian defense is all tough, but Russia is slowly but surely advancing. So in my opinion, what would be best if Ukraine were to launch a counterattack here and push the Russians back, and here and push the Russians back to Krasnogorovka. Because if they could do that, then the Russians restart to where they were already, and that will be good for the Ukrainians in Avdiivka. Now moving to Kherson, we've gotten zero video photo confirmation of any Ukrainian movements here, except for the beginning when the Ukrainians were first there. But according to pro-Russian, pro-Ukrainians, they're still there. The Russians are just these are very bad forces, very bad forces. They're not goodly equipped. They're not the best trained, so they can't just push out Ukrainians. So now they're just making, I believe they're either going to have to send more professional troops to stabilize the front, or Ukraine could get a foothold here. And people are saying Ukraine is trying to do a whole offensive here. I believe that could be a possibility. However, I think right now Ukraine's just testing the waters. But they need a victory fast, because winter is coming. In Robotyne, nothing has happened at all. The lines seem to be a bit stabilized. The Ukrainians have managed to advance over here on the 19th, near Rajina, and there's fighting going on around Marinka. Again, a tiny, very tiny Ukrainian advancement on the 19th. And that is basically it for the map around Bakhmut. we have, excuse me, sorry, that is not it, because around Bakhmut we have that the Ukrainians have crossed the railroads and Ukrainian forces have been seen here, and this was the 21st of October, and the Russians were shelling them. The Russians did make some advances on the 21st of October as well, recapturing this, and there were fighting going on these railroads. But basically, that's basically it. I don't think Bakhmut is in danger anytime soon. I don't think Vladimir Zelensky is going to keep his promise to the West of capturing Tokmak, Bakhmut, and another city he did not name. Personally, think he just said that for aid. But again, what's going on with Israel? There's already reports of United States taking thousands of shells that were supposed to be sent to Ukraine and sending them to Israel. So Ukraine could be in a pretty bad situation very soon. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe, join the Fact Army. Catch you guys on the next video. Bye.